right, y'all. Let's do it again. I had a visit. I had my visitor yesterday and Sunday. My daughter came to visit me finally after about a whole year coming to my house. We had a nice time. I really enjoyed her. I really enjoyed seeing my little people, which are my first generation grandkids. I really enjoyed myself. We spent time together. We stayed in the house. They kept me company. They spent the night over. I was extremely happy. They came over on Sunday and then they winded up leaving today. They spent the night yesterday because it was getting late, so my daughter decided to spend the night. She didn't want to travel to where she had to travel to. So she decided to stay over. I made that food on Sunday, that one I was telling you all about. The macaroni and cheese with the salmon in it. Yeah, I made that. They had that, but it's as usual. We all know that kids waste stuff and shit like that. Yeah, so that's how that went. And then on yesterday, I made him a nice little breakfast yesterday, and my daughter brought me a couple of things. No, she brought me something from the store yesterday as well. Okay, and then she was talking to my other daughter because y'all remember that I told y'all that I had twins, and so I finally got around to calling my other daughter, and my other daughter, I talked to her, and she has this thing where she told me that she was gonna call me right in the morning time, but she didn't call me. She said that she felt she didn't want to call me because she was taking time to heal. I don't know what she was healing from. But then I saw a post this morning. No, rather this afternoon on a social media site. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one. You know how YouTube is, child. You know how that goes. So we ain't gonna mention what social media site it was. It seemed like a cryptic message. She was like, "Oh, this is me feeling bad after such and such and such," and I was like, but I told her that I wanted to speak to her, but she didn't want to speak to me. I guess because she felt some type of way because she think I had this thing years ago when my daughter was pregnant. I used to tell her, "Oh, but you're not your sister. You're not your sister." I don't know what some type of favoritism shit that I was going through, because you got to remember when I was telling y'all that I felt like I was not treated as good as my sister was. Okay, so my daughter thinks that I felt like that about her yesterday. At least that's what I'm thinking. I feel like that's what she was thinking for some odd reason, and I felt bad about it, but she didn't ever call me to confirm. I don't know what was going on yesterday. She was saying, "Oh, mommy, it's not you, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it was me because years ago, I know I made my mistakes, and I used to be like, oh, I like such and such better or something like that." I know I finally admitted that to her years ago. I even so much as apologized. And I thought that she would know that already. And I thought we might be turning a new leaf on our relationship. But sometimes I feel like we're not turning the leaf fast enough. And I felt some type of way about it because I really wanted to speak to her. Because she said that she only was on the phone with her sister, which is her twin, to tell her about something. I don't know how true that was, but all I know is I felt kind of bad because she did tell me that she was going to call me yesterday morning, but she never got around to calling me yesterday morning because I really wanted to speak to her. And because she, I guess, I don't know whether she feels some type of way or something like that. I apologize for when I used to always tend to her sister more, because she had a situationship years ago, and I thought we would be turning another leaf, like I was telling y'all. But obviously, sometimes I don't feel like she don't think the apology was genuine. I don't know what's going on, but I feel bad because at the end of the day, I always pray every single day that I have a relationship with both my daughters. I don't know why it can't work out the way I want, the way I pray for it to work out, you know? I don't like to just leave it like it is, because I want to have a relationship with my kids, because there's a lot of parents in this world that don't have a relationship like they're supposed to have a relationship with their kids, and they just wind up leaving it alone because they just accept it and that's it. But I don't want to accept it, because I believe that we can have a better relationship, and I genuinely pray about it every single day for a better relationship, because that's what I feel like I need to do, is have a better relationship with my kids. I don't know if y'all feel the same about your kids, but yeah, I want that. I'm always looking for something like that, you know? And she said she would call me, but I don't know if she's gonna call me today or tomorrow or whatever the case, because she really thinks that I might be closer to her sister than her, but no, it's not the case. But let's see. I'm praying that she calls me or something like that, because I really would love to have a better relationship from the bottom of my heart with both my daughters, and they wouldn't want to see me. They don't like seeing me hurt or anything like that. So I don't know. I just feel so bad about it, you know. Yeah, any of y'all ever felt bad because y'all never felt like y'all never felt like like disengaged as your kids got older? I always felt like I knew my kids when they was younger, but it's like as they got older, it's like they drifting further and further apart. And I don't like that, because I think that's important to have a closer relationship with both your kids. I don't know whether y'all have, how many kids y'all have, but I'm pretty sure y'all feel the same. But it's like as our kids get older, it's just like they drift away, and I don't feel like this relationship is really as close as I want it to be. So I always pray for something like that, for me to be closer to them than what I already am. When I was younger, I think I know whether it was my mid-40s, something like that. I used to always think that my relationship was good with my kids, but then they're the ones that brought up the topic, like, "Oh, mommy, we're not as close as you think we are." So when they said that, I was like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that is true, and I'm yearning for that, you know, that closeness, because I don't feel like I ever had one of those real close relationships with my mother, but I'm one of them parents that I want to have a close relationship with my kids, because I feel like it's extremely important, because we need our kids in our lives, because at the end of the day, that could be all we have, you know. We're not guaranteed life for over 100 years or something like that. So, I mean, anything could happen at any given moment, and so this is why we need to learn how to maintain some kind of close relationship, or near close relationship with our kids, you know, because at the end of the day, if you don't have anybody else, then we always have our kids. Y'all know what I mean by that, because I don't feel like I have that kind of close relationship with my kids, and I'm looking forward to something like that, because I feel like it's extremely important. And I'm sorry if y'all feel like I'm going on and on and on and on. You know, y'all know that ADHD is kicking in. It's kicking in sometimes. So it takes a lot out of me to focus. So bear with me when I talk about my kids, okay? I'm making sense of it all. It's just that I'm repeating myself, you know, because that ADHD kick in, And I really have to learn how to focus when it comes to that. Sometimes it's hard to focus. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I got my days where I'm able to focus, and sometimes I feel like I don't have my days. I feel like I don't have days where I feel like I can focus. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna start meditating. I used to do it before. I used to guided meditation, and it helps out a lot. So I'm gonna start doing that. You know. Yeah, but that's about it. Because me and my kids used to have so much fun when they was younger, but it's like as they got older, they drifted apart. And I guess that's about it. This is not going to be a long post. This is not even story time. This is just me telling y'all about my kids. I wish I was closer. That's going to be the title of this vlog, and that's it. Okay, y'all, but I'm going to be back to doing my story time on Tuesdays again, okay, y'all? So, bear with me, all right? Okay, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.